Are you serious? Are you serious? A giant cross is being constructed, rising above all the buildings in a city in Pakistan. Are you serious? Now, Pakistan, of course, Christians are being persecuted. And we of course, have an orphanage there run by a Christian man and his wife, Atif Reza, and of course, all of his children that are there. You know, God's blessed our ministry to pay for all their beds, all their mattresses and bedding, and all of the chairs that they sit on for their schooling. We also paid for their generators so that when the Muslims turn off the electricity, they can generate their own power. And so they can keep food fresh and they can, you know, continue to function with water. So anyway, Pakistan, a businessman towering over this violent port city in Pakistan of Karachi, where Islamic militant attacks and gangland shootings remain common. It is uncommon sight in this Muslim majority country that a 42-meter or 140-foot Christian cross, the cross being built by a businessman. This is incredible, folks. But it is being built. The power of the cross, the controversy of the cross. Matter of fact, Paul said in 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 18, he said, "For the preaching of the cross to them that perish is foolishness, but unto us that are saved, it is the power of God." So you're looking at a situation developing where in the midst of the persecution, they're rising up with their faith anyway. Let me show you some more pictures here. I think it's pretty powerful information. There, of course, they continue the construction of it, and it continues to rise up in this community. I find that very, very awesome. Here's a church where the Christians go and gather and worship there in Pakistan. Also, here's another worshiper inside the church. He's worshiping the Lord. And of course, they love the Lord. You know, just like in India when I was there, they love the Lord there. They love the Lord. There you see the women sit on one side, the men sit on the other in a church as they're worshiping. Same thing in India. They do the same thing. The men sit on one side, the women sit on the other. And as they gather into and basically it's a respect to the holiness unto God. It's a respect of holiness unto God, and it's a custom in that country, so you understand that custom. What they are doing is worshiping the Lord. The power of the cross, and you got to understand, in America, in Pakistan, where Muslims are literally persecuting Christians, they're still putting up crosses. In America, we're surrendering the cross. Our churches are voluntarily stopping putting crosses on top of steeples. This is not because they can't get a city ordinance to put a cross up. This isn't because they're afraid they're going to get shot on their way home by radical Islamists. This is a move to try to be more tolerant, or to fit in, or to be more, understanding, I guess is another word you could use, to be more inclusive. So they're removing the cross out of the churches. They're removing the cross out of their homes. They're removing the cross. And what does the cross represent? It represents the power of the death of Christ and the resurrection of Christ from the dead. His death, burial, and resurrection, or the power we've received at his crucifixion. So we're living in a very, very, very dangerous time. Jesus is coming soon. Are you ashamed of the cross? Or are you picking up your cross daily and following him? Give your life to Jesus Christ. We're in the last days and we're running out of time.